So we are assigning pals to each of the Kanto gym leaders. So let's start.
Yeah, it's not really a tier list. It's just 8 gym leaders. We'll try and mimic their teams from the original games. So like if Brock had 2, Gio did Onyx, we'll just give him 2, right? And then it kind of goes down. And then Giovanni will have almost a full team. I don't know, like all the typings don't exist, so we have to figure out what makes sense. So I guess, do you want to start with Brock?
Yeah, let's go with Brock. So he would be like, there's only ground typing in Palworld, so we'll pick from there, I guess.
What are all the ground types?
Who have we got here? We've got Gomas. He's technically ground.
Yeah, he's ground grass. I don't know if that's a good fit for him.
Perfect Onyx.
The boar?
No.
Rushor?
No.
Fuddler?
Fuddler's very cute, but
Good work.
I don't know, he's not really a rock.
First gym. Hangyu is also ground type.
Hangyu does fly and has hands.
Yeah.
Sounds like someone we know.
So he's saying Hangyu is coming in as like the
Onyx.
The Onyx. Or Geodude.
Geodude.
Yeah.
We just need an Onyx.
He's Ace.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be an Onyx. It could be any ground type that makes sense for Brock.
Like
rock type? Maybe. I mean, Digtoise is also there.
Digtoise is cool. Digtoise has that same, like, angry reptile vibe that Onyx has, but he's a rock.
Yeah. And then there's also Serpent Terra. I mean, that kind of looks like an Onyx.
He has fins, though.
But he also has the horns. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see what it would look like next to Hangyu. Does that look like a good starting gym?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Alright, we'll put... Okay, let's see what Digtoise would look like.
Digtoise has Onyx's face, pretty much, right?
We gave him Brock a turtle. Or do we just... Okay, we'll have honorable mentions.
This is when you go back in Johto. He's got a Digtoise. Their offenses is gone.
Well, I mean, he also keeps his Steelix, which is not rock type later on, so... I don't think typing really matters for him. Yeah. Is there anyone else?
Yeah, there's not really many, like, snakes.
Okay, we can come back to this and see if anyone else fits. For Misty... Water Gym, obviously Staryu, Starmie.
Yeah,
I don't know if they have to like connect with each other specifically, but I guess 2 water types from the anime. She has Psyduck, Togepi. I don't know if we want to include any of them. Water types, we have Flack.
Pangolin. I don't know. That's just Piplup. So it seems like more of a Dawn thing.
Teefant is close to Staryu's color scheme, at least for a water type.
Yeah, he's kind of cute.
I don't know if Gobfin is her vibe.
No, probably not. Who else?
Oh, Celeray actually could look good for her.
Relaxaurus is technically water type. It's kind of got a Psyduck vibe.
It's very big though for
very
the
big.
second gym, I don't think.
Oh, do you know who kind of works here? Suzaku Aqua. It's a bird, but it's floaty and weird looking. It's like the closest thing I can think of to Starmie right now.
For like the second gym, these are level 18
I mean,
to
it's
20.
not that big. It's not that big of a bird.
Oh, this is kind of cute for her, I think.
Yeah, Kelsey's adorable.
She has a seal in the anime.
Yeah.
So let's say no to Gopfin, no to Penking, Pengullet. Flack I kind of like for the Psyduck.
Yeah.
Teefant also fits.
Your Relaxaurus can get the boot.
Okay.
Oh, that could be a cute little Togepi. Lamball kind of looks like Togepi. A little bit.
Say the Chickapee, no?
Oh, yeah, maybe Chickapee is. Yes, Togepi, Chickapee. I get you.
Is this a bit too intimidating for the beginning of the game?
It is intimidating, but like, I mean, is Starmie not as well?
It's just a starfish.
Yeah, but it's like a disc. It's like beeps at you. Its noise is... If that's not intimidating, I don't know what is.
This is a water type, right? Maybe that's a good starter.
Water dragon.
Would that make sense for her ace? Like a mermaid?
I mean, it's pretty, I suppose.
So you had like a Starmie. If it was Kelpsie...
Azarobe.
Would that make sense if that was her too?
Yeah, Suzaku stays in there as an honorable. I'm telling you, it's the closest thing to Starmie in the game.
Okay, we'll keep it
It's got that weird body shape. Right.
Next up.
Spent way too long on Misty.
Yeah, okay, we're going to Surge. In red and blue, he has Voltorb, Pikachu, and Raichu. But then in yellow version, he only has a Raichu. So in terms of electric types, we can give him 3, but he definitely needs to have an ace that could be interchangeable for like a one-man team if he needs it.
I think Sparka just has to go in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like Pikachu and Raichu just.
What about
together.
this little guy, Jolthog?
Jolthog could be is like.
Voltorb?
Yeah, it's the closest. I mean, you literally pick him up and
Yeah,
throw it.
he rolls up. I'm going to say Lambo, but no, probably not. Are we thinking like a Grizzbolt for Raichu, or is that too powerful for the beginning?
Grizzbolt's like, he's more of like an Electabuzz, I think. Possibly Masanda Lux is like a little bit less intimidating. He's kind of goofy.
I mean, these two look exactly the same.
No, Masanda Lux is kind of like, he's dozing off.
We have Relaxaurus Lux as an option, or is that...
That's a real thing.
It's not intimidating, I guess, for Surge's vibe, which is a lot more like Commando style. Univolt and Rayhound are options.
Let's see.
Don't know if they fit.
There's Ozark, which is like a electric dragon, but okay, he's not really much of a dragon guy.
There's also Boltmane and Dinossum Lux.
The only other thing I could think of would be like Sparkit as the Raichu and Joltog as the Pikachu, and then just throw like a Toko in a Voltorb. Since it's one thing is that it just explodes. Yeah. I know it's not an electric type, but
I don't even think his Voltorb has explosion. You have to double check his moveset.
Surely it has self-destruct. Surely.
Maybe.
I mean, that's what Voltorb is known for, is blowing up.
He wouldn't get a bird type, would he? A flying type?
I mean, it would be cool for him. But no, I think probably Joltog, Sparkit, and then either Masanda Lux or Grizzbolt, because they both... He's Lieutenant Surge, right? Both of them just whip out a gun as their, like... as their partner skill, so that has to be...
Yeah, okay. I think Grizzbolt, he's more of a... I guess a mascot for Palworld, similar to how Raichu would be more recognized.
I will give it, if we're saying that this is the Raichu and Sparkit is the Pikachu, they both pretty much have the same face. Look at the eyes. It's the same eyes. That was easier than Misty.
Let's move on to Erika. So in this one, she had two different teams. Red and blue was Victory Bell, Tangela, and Vileplume. But then in yellow version, they weren't fully evolved, so she had a Gloom and a Weeping Bell instead. Tangela was always there. So... in terms of grass types, there's quite a lot that have like flowers already on them. We've got Brisla, we've got Dinossum, Vitalia.
There's like a
Lileen. Wumpo, Botan.
That's like more of a Tangrowth than a Tangela.
I mean, does she need a little one too? Like Liffin
or Tansy? Could be Gomos. You get a Gomos in there. It's Tangela.
Very cute. Capriti.
Okay, so you're looking at
Mamarest and Verdash.
Oh my god. It's a really, like, grass heavy... Oh, don't forget Robinquill.
Violet. I don't think Robinquill matches, because Erika's... like, her gym was just females, right? Pretty much.
What about Floppy?
Yeah, that could work, actually.
A little Floppy in there.
Because very feminine. She didn't let any men into her gym.
Oh, man. No boys allowed.
So, we definitely need... what's her ace? This is really difficult, actually. Let's get the little ones out of here. I don't think by Gym 4 you're not going to have any of these guys.
I mean, she had a Tangela.
Tangela didn't evolve back then. So
yeah, I know. It's still tiny.
Okay. Probably not Verdash. Mamoret's is a bit too big.
A bit big. Violet's, that's quite manly.
Masculine energy. Get out of here.
Toxic male. I don't know if Capricorn really fits the vibe.
Compared to these
two. Could be a good...
Why is there 3 of them? Look exactly
the same.
So Vileplume, and she did have a Victory Bell, and that looks quite aggressive.
For a small one, we're saying the Tangle has to be a small one, right?
Is that not Floppy?
Floppy or Gomos. I do like Gomos.
I think the pink suits her more.
Yeah, but the whole crawling along the ground thing.
Which one is her ace then? I mean, this kind of looks like an ace for her.
It does, but it's also like, where Gym 4, that thing is like, I don't know, it's very strong looking for Gym 4. I suppose Vileplume and Weeping Bell, or Victory Bell.
You're getting rid of Dinossum?
I don't know, Dinossum, I mean, she basically just has a team of humanoids at that point, and her actual team only had one, sort of, if you count Vileplume as a humanoid, so I think we want a bit more than just...
Alright, which one of these two are we keeping in?
Gal Squad.
Masanda versus Wumpo Botan.
I think Wumpo Botan over Masanda. Do you know what? I know the body shape isn't the same, but just by the picture there alone, Dinossum for Vileplume, just because it's the big, like, thing on its head.
Okay,
big open flower.
Do we keep this one, this angry looking one, for Victory Bell then? These 3 are a good gym?
Yeah.
3 of these, I think, work
Alright.
for her. And then moving on to Koga, this is poison type. So he had 2 coughings, a wheezing, and a muck in red and blue. But then he also had 3 venonats and a venomoth in yellow. So
Cool.
I'm going to just throw Cinnamoth in here as a placeholder. I'm not sure if that's going to suit him in the end.
Do you know who would be cool for
This
him?
guy, right? It looks...
Oh yeah, he's
He'll fit in with the theme of Koga.
I think Combat would be cool for Koga.
Yeah, so we're going for like a more ninja style.
Yeah, I think that's quite cool for him. Oh, we could get a little Calamari in there as like one of the coughings, right?
Yeah,
Oh, floaty boy, he shoots poison.
that works.
That's very cute.
Lee's Punk has poison. Killamari, Tombat.
We could give him a Depresso.
Yeah,
Depresso shoots poison, and he
he's looking
works.
a bit weak though. I do want to give him 4 because both of his teams had 4 in them.
Yeah,
But is it
I
strong enough?
think that's stronger than what he normally has. Like, what was it? 2 coughings,
Yeah,
3 venonats.
yeah.
So I think he's actually kind of doing well there. So
Right.
actually, yeah, I like that team for him.
And then we'll move on to Sabrina, who had Kadabra and Alakazam. This is in red and blue. She also had a Mr. Mime and a Venomoth. So that's interesting that Venomoth has been part of 2 gym leader teams in different games. In yellow version, though, they gave her an Abra instead of Mr. Mime and Venomoth. So it was just the entire Abra line was her 3. I still want to give her a team of 4 because it makes sense. If Koga has 4, then Sabrina should have 4 as well. So in terms of psychic types, it's not really a thing. We still need to go into, I guess, dark.
Maybe
in a sense, and neutral.
Yeah. I am going to just jump the gun here and say she absolutely is getting a Catchers. Right?
I suppose, yes.
Um,
That does make sense. What about Daydream? She had a lot of nightmare/dream related things in
Daydream
the
would be
anime,
great.
right?
yeah.
It's not a psychic type, but it looks like it could be.
It's kind of like a ghost, but if Agatha was in this list, I would probably be reserving Daydream for Agatha, but she's not.
Any of these 2 cats, the mouse? No.
I don't know.
Grintail?
No, she didn't really strike me as a cat girl.
You gave her Catras.
Yeah, but she's not that much of a cat girl.
Okay. Reserving 1 cat.
There's 1 cat.
You need
per
a team of 4.
4.
Loopmon. No, that's another cat. Oh, what about this guy?
Pogme. I mean,
Wait, would that be better for Koga?
he does teleport. He's real cool.
But a plague doctor, isn't that like toxins and poisons?
I don't actually know if he shoots poison. Like, all 4 of his current are definitely like poison leaning dark types. I think he gets more like dark ball. I don't know, he didn't strike me as a
Alright.
poison.
What about this guy now? Eucrates.
He's kind of cool.
For Sabrina. I just want to have a look at them and see if it makes sense.
What about Lunaris?
Oh yeah.
It floats.
It does float.
Oh wait, what is Sableye? Sableye?
It's an ice type.
Yeah, maybe that could work.
I mean, I don't know if they'll have that and Lunaris on the team. Probably just one.
Oh, true, yeah.
Lavender.
Nobody gets that. Okay, so we need to narrow this down.
Are we happy with this short list?
Yeah, I think too many cats.
Alright,
Personally.
okay. Let's get rid of some cats. I want 4. So let's say, because owls are also kind of like wisdom adjacent,
Nocturnal.
right? The psychic type has an eyeball as its Pokemon card typing. So that kind of ties into the whole wisdom aspect. That's why I want to keep an owl here. I'm pretty sure he's quite smart. His Paldex mentions things like philosophy.
Yeah.
Daydream for the ghost connection with Haunter and Gengar.
Mm-hmm.
Catras just kind of fits. And then Lunaris as like the Alakazam type? I don't know if that works. What about Cinnamoth? She did have a Venomoth.
She had a Venomoth, but should she have had a Venomoth?
It's a good question.
Questionable.
Alright, are we happy with this team for Sabrina?
Yeah, I think so.
I hope they add like a mind type or something.
Do you know who would actually be quite cool? Is also, what is this? Like fire...
Kitson?
Kitson.
I was thinking this
like
for
a Ninetale.
Blaine, right?
I get. Oh, yeah.
Even though Ninetale should have been like part psychic in a different universe, I think it fits Blaine more. So Blaine's team's interesting. So in red and blue, he had Growlithe, Ponyta, Rapidash, and Arcanine. And then in yellow version, he had Rapidash, Arcanine, and Ninetales. So he's never had a Magmar.
Even though the anime had a whole fight scene against.
Yeah, I mean, he might have had it in like a
versus
rebattle
Magmar.
or like in Gold and Silver, but in the original games, I don't think he had one.
He should have had a Magmar. Absolutely should have had a Magmar.
So what is the closest thing to a Magmar? Leafspunk, Ignis?
We already have a Leafspunk though.
Gobfin, Ignis?
Maybe for a Magby.
Ruby, Foxpark. Let me just throw them all up here.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to Cattress into a Wixen for like back-to-back gyms.
What about for if we were to do a Magmar?
Pyron.
Incineram.
Okay.
Incineram's pretty cool.
Flambell.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
lot of fire types.
There's a lot of...
Arceus.
I mean, they have like 20, like, oh, look at Bushi. They have like 20 fire dark types in this game.
Incineram. Suzaku?
Suzuka, yeah. And Yormantide Ignis.
Okay, I don't know if he's going to get all of these.
Oh, and Plasmud.
So with Pokemon, they only had like 3 fire types in the entire region. Palworld coming in strong.
The entire region is fire
There's
type.
more fire types than there is water, which is insane to me.
I don't even know if we've gotten them all, to be honest.
No, I don't think we have, but this is a good starting point. We can get rid of some of these. Valorous, I know, is also a firebird.
Do we have Vanworm up there?
Oh no, we don't. Alright, okay, let's take out the smaller ones, because even though we had a Growlithe and Ponyta, I don't think...
Red Pyro.
I don't think he's gonna have any of these by the end of it, so let's get rid of Kelpsy, Ignis, Flambell. Do we want to give him something for like Ponyta / Growlithe? Ruby makes sense as like a starting one, right?
Sorta. I kind of like Gobfin Ignis, to be honest. I was like, his Growlithe. He kind of has the Growlithe face, right?
The shark.
Yeah, but like...
This is closer to Ponyta, I think, than Ignis.
Yeah, I guess.
Gobfin is to Growlithe.
Uh,
He is also surrounded by water, so it makes sense
yeah,
that Cinnabar Island has a shark on his team.
Fire Shark, yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So both of them or just the one?
We'll start with both of them. And then
what he needs is a few quadrupeds because Rapidash, Ninetales, Arcanine just running on all fours.
There's no
so I don't think
shortage.
Bushi's going to be in there. I don't think he needs a bird. He's never used a bird. The only firebirds was Moltres and I guess Charizard, but he didn't have any of those flying types.
Get rid of the birds. Plasma is like...
Another bird.
Strikes me.
Yormantide is a bit too legendary.
Also kind of flies. Plasma, probably a bit too much.
That could be
Blaze Health and
Arcanine.
Arcanine, straight up. Like, he's cool as hell.
So we don't want another wizard after
No, get rid of these.
Pyron.
Pyron kind of works as a Rapidash.
And then Kitsen is like the Ninetales.
How many do you have again?
Arceus also works. He only had 4. 3 to 4, depending on the game. If we were to get rid of Incineram.
I think Incineram should be up there as an honorable mention. Just for the Magmar. Repping the Magmar.
I think Gobfin could kind of fit that slot.
No.
Alright, if we had to pick 4, they're all running on all 4s as well. But I like the shark connection because that little ledge under his gym where you start to look for missing now. A lot of water types there.
Right, I would say if we're getting rid of one, I'd kill off a Ruby there.
Okay. Out of these 4, they're all very similar.
I think Arceus.
Get rid of him.
Yeah. You find it, I don't know, maybe just because you find him quite early.
Okay, we'll move the order. So they'll go Pyron, Kitsen,
then Blaze Hell.
and then Blaze Hell.
Okay, I'm happy with this.
Okay.
I think.
It's not what I envisioned, but it's okay.
Incineram should be up there though, just for the Magmar.
Okay. He's there in my mind. Giovanni has Rhyhorn, Dugtrio, Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Rhydon, and then in yellow version, instead of a Rhyhorn, it's a Persian. So I don't know, do we want to give him a neutral type or a cat-like for Persian?
Yeah, I think Grimtail there should be in for the Persian.
So we have Malchrist.
I guess.
It's a bit more elegant.
Small, though.
I know, smaller, but like the same vibe as Persian. Or Foxicle.
Already a cat though.
Okay. You got me there. Or do we just stick with the ground types? I know we already gave a lot of them to...
Oh wait, Dig Twice is Rhyhorn. Right?
Okay, this is why we should have kept...
Right, get Serpentera back up there.
Who else can we give him? Do we just give him a Mammorest?
For who?
I don't know, just big, bulky.
No, hang on, we can do better than this. We're better than this.
Ike the Deer Terror makes sense, right?
For who?
I don't know, just it's a ground type.
I guess, yeah.
Anubis, perhaps? Rushor, okay, this one makes sense for the Rhyhorn.
But is
equivalent.
Dig-Toys not the Rhyhorn?
I mean, Rhydon also is on the team.
Warsect? That's Rhydon. Or Nidoking.
Or Nidoqueen.
Um,
Do you want Anubis or no?
maybe.
I kind of want to give him Lunaris because of like the Mewtwo connection here.
I
but-
mean, Anubis and Lunaris look very similar, right?
Yeah. This is tough.
It is tough. We could give him, like, Reptyro. It's a bit fiery, though.
Yeah. We're coming right off of Blaine's gym. To give him a fire type is a bit weird.
I guess.
Grintail into Rushor, Digtoys, Ike the Deer Terror, and then Warsect as his ace.
Yeah, I suppose that kind of works.
Right? Because his other team was pretty much similar. Nidoking, Nidoqueen,
small,
Rhydon.
though.
You can get maybe like a lucky one.
I guess. Or a Dummud.
For what? Nothing really matches this vibe for his team.
Yeah.
Are we not using any of these later ones here? Or are they just like reserved for the Elite Four and the Champion?
Yeah, maybe just steer clear of them.
What about this guy? Menacing.
I can't even picture him. He even look like Ion.
He's like a scorpion.
But like
Does he fit the team?
Poison Grand, right? For Nidoking?
For Koga?
No, he's too big for Koga.
Okay, so that is... Are we happy with this selection here? Is there anyone that we feel like we missed? I think Cognito could fit in somewhere. Psychic or Poison.
Like, he'd be fine for Koga, but I also really like Koga's current lineup.
I think we're good.
Yeah, no, I think we got a good,
I think
squad
we
going.
nailed it.
This is definitely exactly what they would have.
Okay, so this is the team.
A final boss would have a Rushor. For sure.
I mean, a Rhyhorn isn't that great to begin with, so I think it's fair.
I guess.
Any
Like
last...
giving him a Diglett.
I mean, he had a Doug Trio, which is also not that good.
It's fast. Okay. I'll get over the Rushor.
Any other changes? Are you happy to lock this in?
No, I think this is locked in.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, for the inevitable Palworld Pokemon crossover. this is what it will
I'm
be.
happy with this. Yeah, this is our headcanon, and I don't know. Maybe we'll do the Johto gym leaders next.
Yeah.